Okay, let's exit out now so that we can take care of this. Alright, so exit, and let's come right here and grab hold of that combo box. That is a double click on that combo box, and the event that I'm using is going to be change. So if there's any change, I want this to happen. So let's grab hold of this using conditional statements. So I'm going to say if CBO tax period dot text, if that is equals January, then I want LBL tax period dot text, no dots, caption, that would be equals 1. There we go. Then I will then use else if for the others. So let's copy this, and right underneath here let's set it for else if. There. If this is February, then this becomes 2. Grab hold of that, paste, and let's paste again, paste. Okay, and if this is March, this becomes 3. Get this indented as well, and this is April, and this becomes 4. This is May, this becomes 5. Alright, so looking good, we're almost there. Paste. The next one is, we have June, this becomes 6. We have July, then this becomes 7. August, and we have 8. September, that'll be 9. Just have 3 more to go. Copy that, paste that here. Let's say and if. So this is August, then this is September, and this will be October, 10, November, 11. Then we have 12 here, and that is December. There. Okay, I believe that is taken care of now. So have a good look at the lines of code. It's just an if statement or conditional statements, also known as selection statements. So I'm going to run it. Click on run. If I change this now, there, you see that? June. But for this month, the default is 8. Okay, guys? I suppose you see how that works. So we've taken care of that. That is good. Now let's take care of this. This is the big one. So let's come back in there. That is the add wages. Double click on add wages. Okay, right inside add wages, the first thing I want to try and achieve is when I click on that add wages, I want it to generate reference number, and the reference number with the reference should generate barcode for us. So let's go back into that component itself. That is it right there. So, okay, and let's enter as follows. So we say LBL pay reference dot caption, and that will be equals evaluate. Let's make that between. That will be run between let's go for 1000 by just going to enter 999. Yeah, that's fine. Close that. There. Okay, that is that. And I'm just going to try that out. Let's see. Run. You see that? Okay, that's good. You can see the reference number being generated. So let's take care of the barcode as well. So go back in here. Where is it? Right there. Okay, for the barcode, I'm just going to enter LBL barcode dot caption. No, it should be barcode dot caption, and that will be equals as follows. Let's say I'm just going to enter reference number. There, plus I can add all of these to it. There we go. So when I run it now, click, there we go, look at it to get our reference number. Okay, now exit out. Back in there, we're still on that very button itself. Now underneath here, I'm now going to use as follows. Let's say the text box, I want that to use, that's a TXT tax code dot text, that will be equals the following. There, I want to use that for my tax code. So I'll grab hold of this and just paste it there. It's a plus there. Okay, that is done. So let's do the same thing for the NI number and NI code. So this will be NI code and this will be NI number. NI number. Right. So when I run it now, click there. The NI code, NI number is generated, but we have to change this. Let's change this to, that will be NI code right there, and this will be NI number. Okay, it's changed. Run. There we go. Very good. Alright, the next thing we want to do now is to, we're still on there, just for your information, all of these components in here, we need them to be stored. Remember the variable that we declared, these three variables there. I want to need those ones right now. So grab all of them, come down here, paste them right underneath here, get rid of this, and that will be equals txt inner city dot text. So that's the very first one taken care of. The other one is going to be txt basic, wrong spelling, basic salary dot text. And finally this one is going to be txt, that will be overtime. overtime dot text. Oh, there's one more. I think that one is called other payments. Other, is it other payment or other pay? Yeah, it's other pay. That's the name of that variable. That will be equals txt other pay dot text. Yeah, and that is it. Okay, now we are able to, every single variable here, these 4 variables, they are now initialized. Yeah, there they are. That's the other pay. These 3 and this, they are now initialized. Okay, once they are initialized, we now want to use them to work out the gross pay. So let's come down in here. LBL gross pay dot caption, and that will be equals the following. So I'm going to add up all of this, grab all of this, paste, grab all of this, paste that in there, overtime, and other pay. There. If you guys notice, these 4 components, I enter 0 into them. Look at it. So if you didn't enter anything at all, it will default straight to 0. Look, you see that? Your gross pay is 0 because there's nothing in here. Now let's go back in there. That gross pay that is 0, let's convert that to £. So I'm going to grab hold of this, paste that in there. So the gross pay is going to become format LBL gross pay. Really, I just copy it. Okay, dot caption, and that is going to be, let's enter £, hash, comma, hash 0.00. So that should format it into pounds for me. Run. Let's assume we enter some values in here now, and these are purposely won't enter anything. There we go. Okay, so we know the gross pay. We need to work out the tax, pension, student loan, and so on. Then we can work out the deduction and net pay. Okay, back in here, double click on that, and right underneath here, let's work this out. The tax, that is going to be as follows. So let's grab hold of everything in here, and I'm going to just put that in a bracket. Now let's multiply that by, let's say 9, and divide it by 100. That should give us the tax. Cover this up as well. We get the tax there. So grab hold of this. Let's use it for pension, student loan, and NI. So we have pension here. Okay, and pension, we can make that about 12% of your wages. Student loan maybe about 5%, and this one 3%. Okay, so student loan, a student loan, and this one is NI payment. Okay, those 3 are all taken care of. Now the value in here, and I want to add them straight into their respective components. And to do that, let's grab hold of this format. This format will take care of most of it for us. Paste, and this will become tax, LBL tax. There. And what are we formatting? That. Okay guys, you understand that? Now I'm going to repeat the same thing for the others. There we go. Pension. This is pension, and this is pension. Student loan. Student loan here. The name of the component is student loan. Then NI payment. NI payment. And that. Okay. I think that's it taken care of. I'm going to run it now. Let's see what's going to happen. Enter some data in here. And enter something in here. Calculate. Alright, let's see. Student loan. Let's check it out. What is it called? It's called student. Oh, student load. I'll change it to loan. That's an error. Okay. The variable is changed back to loan. And it's run. Enter some value in there. Okay, let's see then. Let's check the variable again. I think I changed it before I stopped running. That's it. It's still student load. So stop the program, go back into the code, and go back right up there. Change it to student loan. Okay, run. Enter value. Caption. What happened here? Tax. It's called LBL tax, I believe. Let's go back in there and check it out. Oh, tax period? No. Yeah, that's it. LBL tax. Back in the code. Okay, now let's try it out again. Run. Enter some value in here. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Very good. So we now need to work out deduction and net pay. So to get the deduction, we need to add up all of these and subtract it from the gross. To get the net pay, add up all of these for deduction. Now subtract this from this to get that. So let's do that. So back into add wages, and let's do that right underneath here. Alright, for the deduction, that is LDL deduction dots. That should give me dot caption. That should be deductions dot caption equals. I need to add up everything that we have in here. Get rid of this first. I'm going to have to add up here all of these. Okay, that's fine. So paste plus pension student loan, copy that, enter plus, then we have there. So that will give me deduction. Okay, but guess what? Let's get it formatted. No, if we format it, it might give me an error. I'll format it at the end. So let's do this. Let's try that out. If it gives error, then we do it again. Copy, paste, and then copy this and paste. Let's see. Run. Enter some value in there. Calculate. We have the deduction. So now let's subtract. We have deduction. That's okay. Back in the code. Let's see if it's gonna work. To calculate the net pay, and to achieve that we have to deduct. Let's see if it's gonna work. Let's say btn net pay dot caption, that will be equals. I'm gonna grab hold of all of these, paste that in here, and delete. No, grab hold of this, paste that here, and we need the gross pay. Let's see if it's gonna work. Alright, that should give me net pay. I'm kind of like skeptical because of the pound sign, but let's see. Let's run it first before I start jumping into conclusion. Alright. Oh, it works. Look at that. That is good. That is very good. I'm pleased with that. Yeah. Okay, so we've taken care of that. We now need to take care of taxable and pensionable. Okay, let's take care of this taxable and pensionable. So I'm going to come back in my code here. We need the names of these. Taxable, pensionable. Let's copy that. So we're going to be multiplying that by tax period to get the amount of tax paid over the year. Now, double click on this. Come right down here. There's a dot caption, and that is equals. I want it formatted as well, so I might as well just grab hold of one of these. I want the tax and the period. Okay. Select this. All of that. Copy. Paste that in there. I think the period is in. I think the period is global variable. So let's hope so. There we go. No, this should have been pensionable. Okay, no problem. Let's copy and paste. Paste. So this is going to be pension. There. And this is going to be taxable. Let's see the name of that object. Right. And we have taxable here and pensionable. So let's see. Run. And enter. Let's enter something here and here. Okay, let's see. Debug. Right here. Okay, let's see. There's something in tax, but in period there's nothing. Okay then. I should have actually multiplied that by this. Yeah. Tax period. Grab all of that. Double click on this. So that's going to be tax period. Dot caption. Alright, so this should be the same thing then. There. Now run. Enter something here and here as well. Now calculate. There we go. So that's the amount of tax you pay so far, pension that you pay so far. That is good. Alright, so with that guys, I'm going to call it the end of the second part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.